Hey Pisces, welcome to Turn Hill. Welcome to the place where we turn hill our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Welcome to your love reading for February. Ooh, it's a lot of fire coming through these readings, or this reading. All right, let's see what's going on. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Now, I'm already getting sign right here. Hold on. Listen, baby, here's what I want to say. All right, there's a lot of fire coming through, and I feel like this fire is a little bit misguided, okay, to be very honest with you. There's a need, there's a desire for a new beginning. Someone is fired up about a new beginning, but I feel like someone wants to take a new beginning in the wrong direction. All right, so it's like if somebody is getting amped up, like, oh my God, I feel something new happening, I feel like it's a new chapter in my life, they're assuming it's a new chapter with this person when it's really a new chapter with that person, or a new chapter in love in general, and it might just be a new chapter in your career sector, right? It's like someone is getting revved up to take this leap, but it's not into the right thing. So that's what I feel. So because somebody has not dealt with the heartbreak, they don't want to feel the heartbreak, so they're just hoping that if it works itself out and that new beginning happens in this heartbreaking situation, then I don't have to deal with it. For example, if there's a breakup, this is a past energy. Someone's hung up on a past. Someone needs to, okay. Example, if there's a breakup, and someone is thinking, okay, well, they're having a hard time letting go of the person. So because of that, they're assuming, okay, this person is probably going to come back. That's one. And because of that, they haven't started the grieving process of the loss of this person. So when let's say they get a reading about a new beginning, they might be thinking, oh, see, I knew they're going to come back. They're going to come back. Let me prep myself for this energy, for this person. And it's not them. They're not the one who, they're not going to bring in the new beginning. This is just a pain avoidance is what I'm getting here, right? It's an avoidance of having to deal with the grieving process. If this person comes back, then you'll never have to grieve the loss because now they're back, right? So it's like someone's holding out the grieving process just in case this person comes back, just so they don't have to deal with that pain. So just be mindful of that. That's what's happening on a subtler level is what it feels like. Okay. Because someone is so focused on this result of love coming through this one vessel, it's limiting their options. So someone is kind of working against themselves. If there is a new beginning happening and you're putting all your eggs in this old basket that is done, then you won't even be able to see this new thing when it comes in. All right? There's something brighter coming along. We do have the Star card with the Wheel of Fortune. You don't see this because you're so fired up about this other thing. And I want you to see the colors, how it's coming through. You're fired up about this heartbreak, Three of Swords, right? This source of your heartbreak. There's something in the past that caused heartbreak. You want that back. You don't want to have to deal with the pain, the rejection, or whatever, the heartbreak for real. So you're fired up about prying that opportunity back open, all right? But this is what you have on the horizon. Look at the difference in the energies here. Feel the difference in these energies. This is very fired up. You might be going for it for the wrong reasons. This one is smoother. Star card with a Wheel of Fortune. This is your upgraded love. It's chill. It's healed. It's smooth. Is not back here. This is you in this unhealed space. And let me tell you this, even if this old person is going to bring you this, You're still in this energy now. So they might surpass you and be this now, waiting for you, and you're still in this energy, this scorned energy. Whether they come back or not, you still have to work on the healing process. Okay? All right. With that Four of Wands, it's not, the emotional state is shaky right now, all right? So that's what it is. And you're working against yourself. That's it. All right, so just face it. Just rip the Band-Aid off, face it. Whether they come back or not, you're going to have to heal as if they're never coming back. You're going to have to just do that healing. That is a part of this process. If this person was to come back, a part of them coming back, before they can come back, you would have to do the healing anyway. All right? So just go with that. Because there's a new perspective to be had. This energy, this King of Swords, Three of Swords energy is not conducive for love or conflict resolution in love, okay? This is how you're handling your pain, by avoiding it. Now, even if this person comes back, this is still not a healthy way to handle things. And there's a lesson here on learning how to deal with the pain. Now, especially if somebody's coming in with this cool blue love, now you're about to be the toxic person for this one, this new one, right? So you see what I'm saying? There's a lesson here in your own emotional state that you have to work on so that you can get that better love, whether it is from this old vessel or from a new vessel. You are the common denominator. You are the one that needs to put in work in yourself, okay? So you could be at the point of attraction for this. All right. You're holding back your level up with the Fool card. All right. Page of Swords in reverse. You're keeping yourself stuck in a specific mindset because I feel like you're digging your heels in and you really want this type of love or whatever the case is. It's a new perspective that's going to come about. I feel like allow yourself to feel the heartbreak, the regret, because it's Five of Cups. This is that shame, guilt, regret, whatever the case is, feeling like you whatever. All of that yucky, those yucky emotions that come with grieving a loss or having a heartbreak. You're not trying to feel it. It's right there, right beneath the surface though. Allow yourself to feel it, okay? Release the dams, purge it out. Accept the fact, okay, this is over, okay. And then cry it out, scream it out, journal it out, whatever you need to do, get it out. But right now, you're putting yourself in denial and it's just feeding a beast. King of Wands with the Three of Swords. That's not really the best energy right there. And it's definitely not conducive for your new, fresh love. All right? It would, this becomes that cycle of hurt people hurting people, and it is a subtle slide into that. This is what this can become. This is the start of that if you don't do the healing right now. If this person never comes back, now you're in this state and meeting people in this state with the repressed emotions, repressed pain that you haven't dealt with. I'm getting the resentment. You're moving forward with a little bit of resentment, with a chip on your shoulder because you're wounded. And that woundedness will taint this cool blue healed energy. In order for you to meet emotionally balanced, emotionally mature love, you have to be a match for it. And right now you're digging your heels into the opposite energy because of another person. Don't allow that person to have that effect on you. Now they're turning you into something else. Do the healing work. Once you get out of it, you'll see the new perspective. You'll see why this energy is not that healthy. Because right now I feel like you feel strong in this energy. You feel maybe empowered in this energy, but it's not empowering if you're not allowing yourself to cry it out and feel it and accept your emotions. You don't want to move on and be the toxic person in the next one. Also, you don't want to You don't want to keep meeting people that's just a match to this energy, this unhealed energy. You're just going to keep meeting more people in this energy, all right? And it's just going to be a merry-go-round, a vicious cycle. So I think it's time to face that there's some work to be done so that you can finally like just do that work and move on to bigger and better, all right? All right, let me know what you think. If you want a love reading, go on and check out the comments below. I got that link down there, all right? Thank you so much. So we meet again. Peace.